Hey guys, what is going on? DaleyGaming here. I'm back with a little more call to arms. I am yet again using the replay function, which I am really enjoying doing some live action commentary on a replay. I think it's good. So right off the bat, I just called in a marksman squad and I put 3 units in the middle and 2 to the right flag. I do spread out these units in the middle to get, full function out of them. I'm gonna turn off Fog of War right now. Actually, I'm gonna go into options, audio, turn it down. There we go. It was just a little loud. Nothing really happened except for a skirmish over here in which I took out one of their guys, and did any of my guys die? No, none of my guys have died. But one of theirs has. And another one's down. I'm gonna tell you right now, this teammate was Sem5771. He was actually a very good teammate. He helped out all around, and we sort of covered all flags together. Like, early game we sort of just did our own flags, but later on we sort of send people to each other's flags and try and help each other out. And he was a great teammate. Like, and he wasn't a dick during the chat or anything like that, like a lot of people are in this game. I get a sweet opportunity to take those guys out with a flanking movement with the US soldier over there, but I kind of failed. And then I've just got this one guy on my flag, and he's about to get overrun. But I'm not really worried because I don't think they're going to push up over here since they want to secure their own flag. But then the mid is secure, and actually not a lot of great action happens in the mid. I mean, yeah, there's some fighting going on and stuff, but nothing too special. The enemy does send out another militia squad, but it's too little too late because I've already got US soldiers coming in. And they're easily taken out. I mean, look at that. It's sort of a joint effort because he's brought a few men to the mid too. We really rack up some kills and take very few losses, which is why I like the USA far more than the GRM. I mean, GRM is terrible. So basically, we hold 3 flags right here. There's not much they can do about it except for throwing more men on. But they don't have the best strategy, and my teammate's actually really good. And for some reason, I don't agree with this choice, but he sent an entire squad over here instead of reinforcing over here. And I think that was sort of a bad mistake. And he actually flanks all the way around with those guys, which is kind of interesting. Right now, I just want to hold my own place. I'm not trying to advance or anything. I'm just saving up. But, because I mean, I've got these 2 points on lockdown, and I didn't really care to push ahead too far yet. But he obviously had another plan. He actually does a good job sneaking these guys ahead, but I end up just taking, since I realized, oh crap, there's no one over here, and, I mean, I had Fog of War on for the game, so it was a bit of a gamble, but I ended up just shooting these 2 guys forward over here, while he made that whole effort to do all that, so, I mean, kind of cheap. There was only one guy over here, and he's just a militia, so I'm not too worried about it. But I started securing this flag over here. He eventually sends his troops forward. Then they do retaliate with a mercenary squad. At least I think this is a mercenary squad. I don't know. At this point in the game, I'm level 5, so I did have access to the MK-19 and US Marines. So I did have some more advanced troops, but I think these guys did too. So I mean, these mercenaries get wiped out real quick. I mean, they can't fight the power of the US soldiers. And I mean, these guys are equal to probably the US soldiers' assault squad, and they couldn't even handle the marksman squad probably. So that's 3 points under our control on the right, and then we've got this one on the left. So we've right away gotten 20 points towards our score. He starts sending up some men towards the mid. But like I said, in the mid, not a lot of exciting things happen. I mean, these 3 guys, I'm going to tell you right now, stay alive the entire game. And it's just a bunch of tiny little skirmishes, which they lose all of them. I did move this man from this flag upwards in order to try and flank these guys in the mid. It worked out okay. I did get that one kill, and then try moving over here, which I do get that other kill, but that was very risky. And so I go over here, I toss a nade over here, and this completely disrupts them. I get that one kill, get another kill right there. But then this guy, for some reason, just refused to shoot right now. I kept clicking fire, but he wouldn't do it, so he ended up dying. The enemy has sent 2 squads of, looks like, militia and GRM soldiers over to the right over here to try and get their point back, but my teammate has this full squad over here, which he could have been utilizing a lot better. I mean, look, these guys just ran out of cover, but he's not utilizing them to fire. I think he was paying attention to his flag over there. And so these guys got wiped out, but they could have taken this militia squad on easily. My guy over here, I actually can't remember what happens with him. I played this a while ago, this game, so, and I haven't, like, reviewed the footage too much. I like, rewatched it once just to know what happened-ish, but not in depth. I do pull up one of these M2HBs just to sort of support this flag over here, and in general, just to be able to drive all around, because that's a pretty sweet liberty. So this guy just gets wiped. I wasn't really paying attention to him. I think I was doing something else, like managing these troops or something. I do pull up the M2HB, and it just wreaks havoc. And look at this. I mean, we're just taking him out. And my teammate brought up a U.S. soldier squad, and I mean, the combined two, the M2HB and the squad did really well. Then he pulls up this technical, and right then my M2HB runs out of ammo. But his technical's not even worrying about the M2HB, which is a common mistake in this game, is that people don't target other vehicles, they target the infantry. And that gets wiped out straight away, which is very lucky for me, because that could have easily taken this thing out. Because it's got a bigger gun, but it does have less armor. So then this squad's just a simple matter of wiping out. I mean, we've got the Humvee and a whole squad here. And I believe they do... Yeah, that guy's down. They do get taken out pretty easily. My enemy, it looks like, is pulling up more GRM militia to support. And I pull up whatchamacallit, marksman squad. I couldn't think of the word. And I pull it up just to help defend over here with my teammate, because I felt like he was taking the bulk over here. Since I didn't have any infantry support, I just had the vehicle. And I can't wait until other vehicles come into this game. That'll be so sick, like tanks and stuff. I mean, I've checked them out on the editor and stuff, and they look cool. I mean, I really like the tank models and stuff. But back to the game, they've got another militia squad? Yeah, another militia squad going to the left to try and take over there. Then they also pull up another technical. And they are just constantly assaulting the mid, but like I said, these guys are still alive over here. And I have fortified this wall here to sort of cut them off from getting anywhere near the cover, because this is basically all open field, besides these hay bales, but that's pretty hard to get to that cover. Let me tell you, people always like take cover behind these tractor hose. These are the worst cover ever. They almost always get shot up. So I pull my Humvee up. Look at this. We just wiped these guys out right off the face of the earth. His technical's over here, sort of peppering, but it's not really being utilized to its full potential. He should have driven up, gotten better shots off rather than staying behind. But I can understand why he stayed behind, because, you know, that thing's easily killed with such low armor. I actually flank over here. This is a pretty daring move, but it works out surprisingly well. I take out that one sniper, but don't see that that other sniper isn't dead. So then I start concentrating on this technical. He throws a flamer over here, which just barely misses me, thank goodness. And I proceed to wipe out this entire squad. And then I didn't see the sniper or that RPG piece over here. And my Humvee gets taken out, but I gotta say, that entire squad, a technical plus one sniper, all killed, that's pretty good for a Humvee. I'll take that any day, that trade-off. I mean, I did leave one of the snipers alive, but that's alright. It'll just be a nuisance, really. Not a big deal. But then their technical is technically technically operational, but its hull is destroyed, so it'll take some repairs. And they're able to man it, but you know, they don't really have a great firing position. All this stuff is in the way of them, and its back is to it. So at this point, I pull up some Marines, actually, and I start bringing them over to this flag to cap it, and I start spreading my Marines out. Over here, they've got another GRM soldiers over here. Oh, maybe the hull wasn't destroyed. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be moving. I thought I destroyed the hull. Maybe something else is broken, because you can see that wrench at the top. He does take out one of my Marines, which is a bummer because those are highly valued targets. I do send this guy into this building thinking there was maybe like a window over here that I could grenade him from, but there wasn't, so I just decided to leave him there and man him at that little hole. And I can't really do anything against this technical while it's out there, so I pull up actually my own AT gun and I start bringing it forward over to here. And meanwhile, his technical's not really doing much, and it just got shot out. So he actually sends his 3 soldiers to go reman it, which I think he should have taken a tank crew instead, but I mean, I guess we were about to cap it. My AT soldier misses his first shot right there, hits a tree. Then he takes his second shot, misses again, and I kind of hate AT soldiers in all of the sort of Men of War type games, but I can't use them for some reason. I try and take a shot over here. It's not going to pan out because he's too far away. He's actually got another GRM mercenary squad over here. I pull my, this is kind of risky, but I pull my AT soldier all the way up to here. I'm trying to click on him to fire, but he decides not to, so I tried to retreat him, and he dies. No real news over here, just sort of fighting a crap load of men, but it's going fairly well for us, actually. And in the mid, he's got a bunch of men over there, but my Marines are, you know, they're handling them. Marines are sweet, like seriously. Over here, my men are actually getting quite injured badly, but they're able to, you know, sort of combat these guys, sort of. But it's too late for them to even break through there because the game's over. The ending score for us was 102 infantry kills, 28 deaths, and 1-to-1 on vehicles. I myself had 46 infantry kills and 12 infantry deaths. My teammate 75771 had 56 infantry kills and 16 infantry deaths. And the enemies had, you know, the opposite. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.